Hello again. It's Mark with Mark's Minerals. How are you today? I'm carving on a little piece of Slaughter Mountain fire agate, and I wanted to kind of show you one of the things that I've been talking about this whole time. Where do I stop working with coarse tools and when do I switch to fine? Well, at this point I've already exposed some of the color, which I didn't really want to do. I want to go very slow at this point. There's some purples and some greens. So this layer of yellow-brown that's on top of it, that's where I need to stop. So see, I tried to stay consistent on that orangey yellow-brown layer that was right above it. I removed quite a bit, and I know it's underneath there. It's a kind of a purple, there's a green. There are more layers in here. I know that. It's high-grade Slaughter Mountain. This part of the stone at the tip looks like a ghosty fire. That might not produce. This might be a dull part here. I won't be surprised, but at least I'll be able to salvage a decent sized ring stone that should have some really good color. So let's proceed. At this point, I really hope by now you're wearing a mask. The reason I stress masks so much is that the dust that's produced has a high degree of silica in it, and it has the potential for causing silicosis. Silicosis is a terrible thing. It causes a lot of it's linked to a lot of breathing problems, and it's worse than asbestos. So take care of yourself. I'm not listening to my own advice right now when I'm carving, because I cannot narrate, wear a mask. So that's why I keep these short, if you ever wondered, because I'd rather be wearing a mask. Okie doke. Fairly steady water flow, gentle, and yeah, let's see if I can pull this out some. There we go. Is that better? Sorry, I have to try to center this a little better. Okie dokie. So the bit that I'm using now is a fine-tipped dental bit, 1.6 millimeters across at the base. And I use these at a low speed. Since I'm grinding through rock, I'm not in a rush. Ultimately, I'll get there. Even if I have to make a couple passes, I'd rather do that than grind into the stone and lose the color that I've been working so hard for. Keep the head moving so you don't wind up with any gashes. That's why I choose these little circular patterns. Oops. There we go. I do define the bubbles down into the cracks and crevices as I go. And normally I'm doing this from 4 or 6 inches away with a magnifying visor. Right now I'm trying to make sure it's centered on the camera and peek underneath the camera into the box. I risk losing a lot of color this way. It's not, I don't advise making videos. It's not super smart. Alright. Let's see if oh, it stopped focus. Sorry about that. Alright, so I've tried to show you basically what I'm doing here. You can see it's starting to open up. that purple is becoming more predominant, and that brown is starting to slowly peel away. I can slowly see more and more of the stone. Pardon. It seems like less of a shadow and more defined. So I'm going to continue doing that. It's going to be slow going. This is a fine bit. Let's see. Here we go. If you're looking for them, extra fine ISO 237. If you're looking for those, but there's a lot of different styles you can peruse, go through and choose which ones you want. I'll be back when I get to the polishing stage of this one, so you will see it again. Thanks again for watching Mark's Minerals. I hope you have a lovely night. Thanks to everyone who has liked and subscribed, and I appreciate your continued support.